Hello class 11th, welcome back. Dear student, this is the video number 2nd of chapter number 7, structural organization in animals. And in this video, we will continue the topic epithelial tissue. So let us start about the epithelial tissue. The epithelial tissue is divided into two parts, simple epithelium and compound epithelium. The simple epithelium are the single layer cells, while the compound epithelium are the multi-layered cells. On the basis of structural modification of cell, the simple epithelium is further divided into three types of tissue. Number one is squamous epithelium. Number 2, cuboidal epithelium, and number 3 is columnar epithelium tissue. So the simple epithelium tissue, on the basis of structural modification, they are further divided into three parts: squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, and columnar epithelium. This is the structure of squamous epithelium, having the single layer of cell, and they are the flattened cells. They are the single layer of cells with irregular boundaries found in wall of blood vessels, air sacs of lungs, etc. And they perform the main function of diffusion. They help in the diffusion. The simple squamous epithelium help in the diffusion. While the second one is the cuboidal epithelium. This is the structure of cuboidal epithelium, having cube-like cells. These are the cube-like cells. They are also the single layer of cells, cube-like structure, and they found in the ducts of glands and tubular parts of nephrons in kidney. And the main function of the cuboidal epithelium is the secretion and absorption. So this is about the cuboidal epithelium. Now the third one is the columnar epithelium. The simple columnar epithelium is having a tall cell. These are the tall and cylinder cells. This is also a single layer of cells, and the nuclei present in these cells at their base. The lining of stomach, lining of intestine is formed by columnar epithelium cells, and their function is also secretion and absorption. Now one special type of cell, if the columnar epithelium bear the cilia, these are the columnar epithelium, if they bear the cilia just like this, so they are said to be ciliated epithelium. Now they are said to be ciliated epithelium. And these ciliated epithelium found in the hollow organ of the body, for example bronchioles of the lungs and fallopian tube in the female reproductive system. So these are the three types of simple epithelium tissue: squamous, cuboidal, and columnar. And if columnar epithelium bear the cilia, so it is said to be ciliated epithelium. Now some glandular epithelium is also found. They form the glands, either it is unicellular or multicellular. So the glandular epithelium is of two types: unicellular glands and multicellular glands. Unicellular glands having the goblet cell of alimentary canals, while the multicellular epithelium having the example of salivary glands, and these are the cluster of cells. This is the structure of unicellular glands. This is also the unicellular glands, and this is the structure of multicellular glands. So the epithelial tissue is also from glands which help in the secretion of substances. On the basis of secretion and pouring of enzymes and hormones, they are of two types: exocrine glands and endocrine glands. The glands are of two types: exocrine and endocrine. The exocrine glands secrete the mucus, saliva, earwax, milk, oil, and their secretion is known as enzyme. Okay, and they are the with duct gland. Exocrine glands are with duct. They secrete the enzyme through duct. While the endocrine glands secrete the hormones which is directly mixed into the body fluid, and their secretion is known as hormones, and endocrine glands are without duct. So exocrine with duct and endocrine is without duct, and their secretion is known as enzymes and hormones simultaneously. So this is all about the simple epithelium. Now the second one is the compound epithelium. Compound epithelium is the multi-layered epithelium, and the main function is the protection. Main function is protective. They protect the dry skin, moist buccal cavity, pharynx and pancreatic duct. So this is the structure of compound epithelium. All the cells are tightly held together. This is the structure of compound epithelium and multi-layered cells. These are the multi-layered cells and tightly held together. They also possess the specialized junction, namely tight junction, adhering junction and gap junction. Tight junction help to stop the leakage of the body fluid to the outside. Adhering junction help in the cementing of the neighboring cells, and gap junction facilitate or communicate the transfer of ions, small molecules and sometimes big molecules from one cell to another cell. So these are the three specialized junctions found in the compound epithelium performed to stop the leakage, like tight junction, cementing to the neighboring tissue and neighboring cells, adhering junction, and facilitate to transfer the ions and small molecules, that is the gap junction. So these are the three type of junction, very important topic. Okay. So this is all about the epithelial tissue and simple epithelium and compound epithelium. That's all about the video number 2nd. In the next video, video number 3rd, we will study about the next type of animal tissue, that is connective tissue. Thank you.